kind of hard to say, but I think yes. I think there's a lot of talent, and I think it used to be really bad, the quality of support, but right now I think it's fine. Yeah.
And there get killed again with no vision from absolutely nowhere, because Zoe is a balanced champion. Thank you, Riot Games. Thank you for this amazing champion. Brain effect mood? Helps your serotonin levels and makes you feel more relaxed. Huh. And we lose Baron because our jungler missed Smite, but you know what? That's okay. We all make mistakes. And next game will be better, I'm sure. Hello everyone, this is Darius from the Shotcaller, joined here by Hylissang. Congratulations on the win against Schalke. Does that one and securing second place for now make you feel a lot secure about actually reaching second place at the end of the season, of course, when it counts the most?
I want first place, not second place. But thank you so much. I guess Splice lost today, right?
Yep.
And we won, so I guess we got second. Actually, G2 lost as well, so maybe first. So, let's see.
Tomorrow's the big game.
Yeah, tomorrow is actually a game that is going to be really exciting, at least for me, because I really want to win against them. And we did it last time, but I feel like it wasn't kind of fair. I think the draft was very well made by Joey. And they did something questionable in the game that, I guess they had a good matchups, but putting Capstop is kind of like, why would you ever do that, just put him mid, and even if it's a bad matchup, I think he'll do better than putting him top lane and being on island, and playing against a real top laner is not fair, I think.
You still are so adamant about Caps after all this time?
What does that mean? That
You still have such a high regarding opinion that you kind of go like, hey, G2, respect the Caps.
I think put him mid lane and he will do great things there. So I've been there, I know this, so that's why.
Even against Nemesis?
He will do better than if you put him top lane. I think my mid lane right now is pretty good too. So it will be at least a fair game, because if you put him top lane and you give them the draft, then it's not fair.
It's not fair, but how does it feel only being the second best support on Fnatic? Because Reckless has now officially won 4 games on Karma.
Yeah, he's pretty insane. He's like, I play Karma and you carry me. I play like Pyke, or now I play Tahm Kench and he just shields me and I go kill people. So it was kind of nice. And even Broxer joined the club as well. He played with Ivan.
Yeah.
So Ivan, Tahm Kench with Karma. And we had Corki Atrox. It was really unbalanced, I think. So, it was a really good draft by Joey again. Okay, interesting. Because a lot of people were weirded out a bit about the draft, especially about the Ivan pick, given that, a lot of people expected the Braum, and then the Braum got banned away, and all of a sudden you went with Tahm Kench. Yeah, I think there was... I don't know why they banned support, so if they're going to blind support, I don't know. It was a weird draft, but I expected them to counter-pick me at least, if they're going to ban everything. But I don't know, they gave a lot of respect to me, and they opened Karma for triple flex, and obviously Reckless is pretty good on that champ.
100% win rate after 4 games?
On
the LEC stage.
Props to him, he's pretty good on that champ. I wish I was as good as him, so... I don't know, he just is so conservative. If I play Karma, I shoot myself and I go in, and then they kill me. So I can't hold it, I have to trade all the time. But when he plays Karma, he's playing very smart. So
playing it cool, playing it relaxed, playing it smart.
That's how the champion is designed to be played, and I think I do something else. So that's why I think it's only triple flex and not quadruple flex.
Okay. But for you, of course, you're a lot more prone on champions like Pyke, for example, that can be a lot more aggressive. Rakan. What about Alistar? Alistar got a few buffs here and there. What do you make of him now on the new patch? Since that's coming up next week.
I don't know what you played against, so I think... of course you can play it as a flanking engage support and frontline support, but I think they're just better champions right now. But I'm sure you can find a place for him. Even Volibear is played right now, so I don't know, I don't know when would you prefer to have Alistair, maybe into Sivir, because it's kind of can spell shoot the combo. But yeah, other than that, I don't know where else would you put it, but yeah.
Fair now. We've had some really cool or really good support plays, I felt like, over the last few weeks, especially by more unknown talents like Mystiques, for example, has been on the rise in that regard. Do you feel like that the level of support play has risen consistently, or is it still kind of on the same level as, let's say, last year this time around?
I think so. I think it's hard to say because supports are hard to judge how good they really are, because it's kind of a supportive role that you need your teammates to do good and then you look good. So it's kind of hard to say, but I think yes. I think there's a lot of talent, and I think it used to be really bad, the quality of supports, but right now I think it's fine. Yeah.
Okay. So in terms of picking supports. And a lot of support, of course, Tahm Kench got nerfed, according to a lot of people. What is your thought on that?
I think he's actually really strong, in my opinion. I don't know why people whine that the Q got nerfed. Like, honestly, if I hit person, okay, it's 5-second cooldown, first of all. Hurts like a truck at level 5. Like, when you're level 5, it's like 3 points in it. Slows you for 2 seconds, 3 seconds, sorry. Slows you for 3 seconds. And the slow duration is getting increased by ranking. So at one point you have like some CDI, it's like 4-second cooldown, and it slows you for 3 seconds. And it's long range because it got buffed before. I think the W is a bit difficult, but I think he's actually scaling pretty well right now. I think because his ultimate gets global at one point, like it's half the map at level 16, and at level 11 is like pretty huge as well. You kind of can't play sides. And I think his early game is really good as well. So I don't think you can play him like you used to, like just for W, eat ally, because you can't flash right now if you eat somebody, so you're kind of stuck and you're very slow. So it's really hard to play him like that, but I think there's a different playstyle that you can play with, and I think it's pretty strong.
Fair. So not on the Tahm Kench is dead hype train at all?
I mean, yeah, he's dead, guys. Don't play it. It's okay.
So you can pick him for free, of course.
Yeah, it's not good champ.
Not good champ, not good. Don't even bother. Like, just leave it open. Just leave it open. What about other supports? Are there any champions that you would really like to see make a comeback in the LEC? Support champions, of course.
I mean, I think Bard is pretty good. I think Bard should get some play. I think the champ is, if played well, really, really OP. So yeah, I think that champ would be nice to be seen some play in competitive.
Okay. What differentiates a really good Bard player from a bad Bard player, in your opinion?
I mean, there's many stuff because the champion is kind of unique. I think you can do crazy stuff with your portal. I think you can do crazy stuff with your Q and with your ult. So like, you need to be able to hit your ult Q timings perfectly. And on stage it's extra hard because you can't really hear it well. And stuns in lane, after lane, and yeah, just in general when to ult, because the ultimate can backfire a lot of the situations, but if used properly, like in the right time, like every game is different, it can be very clutch and game changing.
Exactly, absolutely. But it's been a long time. I agree that Bard has been picked in professional. Like, I think the last memories I have of 2016, maybe 2017.
Yeah, and he's very high win rate in solo queue, so it's weird that nobody plays it, but it requires a lot of games. And usually pro players don't invest that much time in like champions like this because you get really good on it, but the other champions get like you was on other champions, and it's not worth like mostly. Often it's not worth. So I think that's why it's not seen in competitive, but I think there's a situation that you can pick it and look good on it.
Okay, so that's advice, I guess. If you really want to be good at Bard, you need to hammer it down quite a bit for the solo queue players. Yeah,
you need a few games. It's kind of like Thresh, honestly. You need some games to be like very good on it, so you can play it on competitive. The other champions like Tahm Kench, I think Rakan is fine, but Yuumi, like these champions, you can like even off-roll players can play it like at fine level. Yeah.
So one last question regarding, of course, the Misfits change. We saw 1 or 2 weeks at this point. Of course, seeing a huge legend like Gorilla getting subbed out was surprising to some, at least. Now that you got to play effectively 1.5 splits effectively against him, are you still happy that you got to have that experience against him in the league in particular?
It's hard to say. Honestly, I didn't feel like he was especially good, or he did something that he didn't, like all supports don't. I think he was really good with Prey together. I think they had like something very unique together, and I think they kind of broke it when he came to Europe. So I don't think he was doing something especially good. Yeah, I have respect to him, but as I said, I think Korean players, they require a lot good environment, and if you don't provide with that, they won't perform as they usually do, like in Korea. So yeah, I think that's why he wasn't performing like he used to in Korea.
Have you made that experience yourself with like Korean teammates?
Yeah, I had, I think, 2 Korean teammates that they had this issue, and it wasn't working out for them. So I think that's why he didn't perform.
Okay, fair. Is there anything you would like to say to the Fnatic fans out there?
Yeah, I think I am very grateful for all the support and all the love I get in Twitter, Facebook, and even in my Twitch channel. So I'm very grateful. Thank you.
Okay. So thank you so much for your time. A hashtag for all the people that watch until the end.
Hashtag Hylissang.
Hashtag Hylissang for the people that watch until the end. Thank you so much, Hylissang, for your time. Make sure to follow him on Twitter and on Twitch and all the other social platforms. This was Darius from the Shotcaller. I hope you have a good day, and I'll see you guys then. Bye-bye. We'd especially like to thank Krzysztof Bujnowicz, Erich Althaus, Lukas Legal, Lazy Raven, and Adam Novosviat for your continuous and very special support, and of course all the people whose names you see scrolling past you right now. We have a lot of amazing projects, and of course Worlds 2019 in Europe coming up. So thank you so much for supporting us and enabling us to do our work. Thank you.